Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Today's stream will be on my Peel Godred engines. I know it's titled Pilot Stream, or Pilot Celebration Stream, but well, we do talk about that. I am going to be working on my Peel Godred engines. So I've got all 6 built. All today is going to be is just painting. So I'm only going to be painting my Peel Godred engines. I'm probably going to give them a yellow livery. Yeah, probably. I do have to finish the black paint on this guy here. So I'm going to do that real quick. Otherwise, once more people join, I can show off all of these customs. Because it took me quite a while. This one actually took me like 3 days to get these done. Mainly because I was really sleep deprived and tired. But, yeah, it just took me a little bit to get all these done. Mainly had to design them. That's what took most of the time. Because this one right here, I had no clue what it was going to be. It was originally going to be like a underground battery engine, I think, anyway. But then I changed it to an EF1, just because it looks better. It still does look like the battery underground locomotive, but I mean, it's not, so. Hello, Tank Engine, welcome to the stream. As you probably read by the title, it is a celebration stream for the pilot. It's not going to be the main focus, as I do have my Peel Godred engines. But it is definitely going to be a subject of today's video or stream. So, anyway, how we doing? I know I started a little bit later, but that's just because I was at my grandma's house helping move a chair. So, I'm gonna finish painting this. Actually, turn the camera so you guys can see. Hopefully. So yeah. I'm probably not going to stream for too long. I do need to get a shower in, but anyway. Good, that's good. Yeah. We can talk more about the pilot after more people join or comment or just whatever, make themselves known, I guess. I know it says like there are 7 people here, but I don't know how many of them are actually paying attention. So, yeah. Anyway, these guys took me a little bit longer than they probably should have to get done. Roughly 3 days, but, whatever. Just gonna get this layer on. And I'm doing the sides of this guy black, just because it's like a running board, so, I mean, yeah. I guess I can go over the names real quick. Let me finish up this part of the running board. Then I will go over names. So give me a second here. These names might change. I don't know. But yeah. 200 being C. I mean, technically they're OCs, just because, like, none of them are the original class that is stated in the books. So technically they're OCs, but it's like a Maybell situation and a Clarence and a Barnaby. Like, they're technically canon, but the characterization of them isn't. So, hello there, Santos. Welcome. Okay. So I'll start with the one I started with. I just touched the black. Great. So this little guy here is Adriana. She is a little 440, or yeah, an 040 trolley, basically. Then we have Fiona. She is like a, she is an EF1. You can see it a bit better here. Then I forgot about that. This guy here is Bo. He's supposed to be a class 7, or a 77 class. It really didn't come out like that, but this is Bo. This guy here. This is Anna. She's a rigid framed engine. Looks very similar to a crocodile, but not. So that's Anna. What am I doing? I am working on my Peel Godred engines today. Right now I'm just listing off the names. Then this little girl here is Lorena. She is basically the first class of engine that comes up when you search electric UK locomotive. I don't know the class name, but it's one that everyone basically uses for at least one Peel Godred engine. So, yeah. And then for the big guy here, this is Thompson, the EE1. I really like how this guy came out, to be honest. He is definitely big. I think he's about the size of Gordon. I'll pull out my Spencer just for reference. Okay, yeah, he's about the size of like a standard tender engine. Just because I know the EE1s were like really big. So this is Thompson. So yeah. I was gonna say something else. What was it? I don't know. Anyway, engines are Peel Godred female. Some exceptions. Yeah. So here, Thompson is a guy. Bo is also a guy. So otherwise, these gals over here are girls. Lorena, Adriana, Anna, and Fiona. They are all girls. So only got the 2 guys here. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Okay. So I'll get back to Anna here. I gotta get her footplate done. So you guys can look at the rest of these engines first. Yeah, get the. I might as well put the EF1 up there. Is it EF1? I think it's EF1. I don't know. It's like the mini version of Thompson. There you go. That's all 3, or all 6 of 5 number of them. All right. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. But yeah. Anyway, I suppose we should talk about the pilot that came out today. So first of all, it is definitely a shock. Do any of them have any distinct personalities? I'll get to the pilots here in a second. I'll answer this. Well, I could probably come up with some on the spot here. So let me just finish getting this on. Well, you know what? I'll talk before. So Adriana here, she is a very spunky little engine. Very, very energetic. But she's also very sympathetic. Like if you need someone to talk to, she's really good for that. Then you got Lorena here. She's kind of more of a, I don't want to say dick, but she's very blunt. But she also does listen, and does somewhat care. Then we got Fiona. She's a little quiet, but she also is very helpful, and she's a very good friend, basically. She's also got a weird sense of humor, but what are you gonna do? Then Anna here. There's honestly not too much to Anna besides just kind of like fun to be around, I guess. Bo is a hot shot, basically. He is very out there, and he is a very, very out there engine. Then we got Thompson. Thompson is kind of a dick sometimes, but he also does care a lot. He's basically like Lorena in a way. He's also very proud with what he can do with his size. So, yeah, that's kind of the personalities I've given to these guys. And I think they work well. So, just gonna move these guys here and put Fiona back on. Hello, little. Welcome. Hello, Hank. Wow, Indonesia. Nice. I didn't think I'd get anyone from Indonesia. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're here. Okay. Now, what I suppose I'll do before the lining is probably, I want to say buffer beams. Probably the best. Yeah, just get back from walking around. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, what I'll probably do, I'll do the windows and doors first, and then I'll do the yellow lining. Yeah. Also, if the lighting is really weird for these guys, I know the dark green really blends into the black, but I like the dark green. It fits real good, so sorry about that. I might as well get all these guys and just paint them off camera. That way I can see chat too. Yeah. So might as well talk about the pilot now. Why are you deleting your lies? Oh, damn. Yeah, I forgot to unprivate that. Yep. Yeah, I forgot to unprivatize them, I guess, or whatever. Yeah. Where am I from? I am from the U.S. Always have been. Sorry, I need to leave. Alright, Santos. It was a pleasure to have you here while it lasted. Green engines. These are the Peel Godred engines. So these are the electric engines. Shift note of the pilot. The pilot looks interesting. Yeah, honestly, it is kind of like a dream. But honestly, I really like it. Like, I think it fits the style really good with, like, Thomas. And, like, it's... I don't know how to describe it. It's just, like, oh my god, it's here kind of thing. I had to watch it twice just to really take in, because I was, like, in shock when I first saw the pilot. Yeah, it's just... I don't know, it's like a shock, kind of. After, like, 40 years of the show, it is, like, finally here. And, like, oh my god. Like, this past, like, week has been crazy. Same with, like, the, timeline. It's just, like, I live in a timeline where I lived through a assassination attempt of an ex-president, a, new pope, another virus that killed millions, the pilot, even, AI. This timeline is crazy. Like, I swear to God. Yeah. I'm gonna be real, I actually shed a tear. I know, it's just, like, so... It's, like, so surreal. Like, you don't believe it until it's there, and it's, like, really cool. So, yeah. You speak Indonesia? I do not speak Indonesian. Sorry about that. I was raised English and English only. I don't plan to travel, though, so I don't really see it necessary to speak another language. Not saying it's bad. I just haven't found a use to actually speak another language. But if I ever get around to it, I'd probably learn, maybe. I don't know. I'm too busy with trains. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do Lorena first. Oh, that's got a black running board, too. Okay, what am I gonna do? All of these got, like, black running boards. Maybe I do that first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give them all black running boards, and then just go there. Yeah, because this actually doesn't look too bad with the black running board. Alright, I'll do the windows here in a bit then, because I gotta get all the running boards painted. Ooh, maybe if I do the buffer beams, I can do like a strip of red. Ooh, that could look good. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it real quick. Before I do the black, so I can do the red first. Thomas. Private in... no, I'll unprivate the last one. I just haven't gotten around to it, because I kind of forgot about it. But after this stream, I'll let this one upload, and then I will unprivatize it. So you guys can watch back or whatever. I only delete the ones that have copyright stuff in it, just because it's copyright, so. Models of Thomas and Gordon look familiar. I know, it was like... it's so weird. Like, they look good, and it's kind of growing on me, especially Gordon. Like, I really like Gordon. Like, I think Gordon for the time was, like, really good. So, I think for how strange they are, I think it's really growing on me. I'm just glad that we finally have the pilot, man. I know I've been waiting forever for the pilot, and, like, it's finally out, and I'm just like, now what? That's what I see a lot of people too. They're like, what now? And I feel like now the hunt is probably going to be for the 57 TV pilot, maybe the musical. I think it's a musical pilot pitch thing. But yeah. We had a bet that it was going to happen. Yeah, nice. Other characters from Thomas. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the novelty should stay where it is now. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing more, like, test footage of, like, other characters or whatever, but I don't think they got that far. Like, I think it was just down the mine, and, like, that's it. The style is honestly pretty cool, though. I wouldn't mind seeing characters like that, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I get Fiona back in there. Same with Anna. So, what to do? I guess there's not too much else to talk about with the pilot. Let's see. Oh, that's another thing I gotta get. I gotta get faces for these guys. I already have 2 faces. One for Fiona and one for Thompson, but I don't have faces for the rest of the crew, so I'm gonna have to find that. Wouldn't want to wear down the style too fast. I know, yeah. Honestly, I feel like someone is gonna recreate the pilot Gordon. Maybe the Thomas, at least. I know there is a few Thomases out there. But now that we actually have the episode and can get, like, a really good view of Gordon, I feel like it's definitely possible that someone's going to make one now. So that's fun. Okay, get this other side on. Sorry I'm doing this mostly off camera. It's just kind of easier without trying to worry about the camera angle. So if you catch it on the sky view or whatever, good for you, I guess. But I'm not going to make an attempt to actually get it in view. Sorry about that. That's just my old watch. It beeps every, like, hour, I guess. I don't notice it very often, but it does beep. It's just been sitting on my shelf for the past year or so, or whatever, ever since it broke. So, yeah. Okay, oh, I went a little low there. I guess I can add more red. Yeah, there we go. 1,000 chat, nice. Okay. Yeah, pilot came out when I was on my way to my second block, or sorry, no, my third period. Oh, I had to honestly watch that. I couldn't wait, so I kind of went into the bathroom instead. I skipped, just to watch it. But yeah. Getting the buffer beams painted. That I'm probably just going to do in a simple red. Just because. The lining will probably be a yellow, but some shots from the pilot are still in the episode. Yeah. There was also that still image of Thomas passing underneath the bridge, which isn't used. Like, I think it might have been a different one. Like, I feel like that image was, like, so badly damaged that they had to use the final one. But, like, I don't know. It's weird how that one didn't get actually seen in the episode. But anyway. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have used some putty on this to fill in the hole, because it kind of ripped when I took it off, so could be probably, yeah. It might be in the episode, and I just, like, missed it for some reason. But yeah, I noticed that other people noticed that it was gone too, so couldn't be the only one. So yeah, I think it just got too damaged that they had to replace it with the original final, because I know that they did edit a lot of it and digitize it, so yeah. Oh, I just can't believe after 40 years it's out. Like, oh my god. Like, if you think about it, first thought, like, Thomas sure hasn't been out there for that long, so why should 40 years mean anything? But, like, when you take into consideration it's been 40 years, it's like, wow, this is an old show. And it is. It's a 40-year-old show, which is hard to think about. But yeah, I'm just glad it's out now. Honestly, I feel like with the pilot out, I feel like Thomas as a brand should die. Maybe not die, but like cease mass production. I feel like it should be a novelty range, and yeah. But who knows? I know Mattel does have something in store, so I could be completely wrong. But I feel like Thomas is at a good point. Oh, yeah, I heard about that, too. A few hours ago, she turned Gordon pilot chassis upside. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I am tired, man. Ugh, I got a decent amount of sleep, though. That's the thing. I don't know why I'm so tired. Yeah, honestly, it should. Like, the fandom will definitely keep this alive. Like, I will definitely keep this alive. Like, come on, I just started. But I feel like as a brand, it should, like, stop and take a break for a while. Maybe come back, but with how it's been going, I don't think it should be, like, a mainstream brand anymore. And I mean, I think it's already at that point, because I haven't seen any Thomas stuff besides at Barnes & Noble. Like, sure, there was a few All Engine Go sets at, like, a Walmart, but outside, I haven't seen any Thomas-related thing. Unless it's a thrift store, so... I don't know. I know a lot of people would disagree and say, hey, go back to the model series. But, yeah, they don't, yeah. We can't go back. We're stuck where we're at. So either we make do or retire the show. Well, okay, retire the brand, because I know the show's already ended. But yeah. I feel like with the pilot out and the final episode of season 26, I think it is, we should just leave it at that. Let the brand and let the fandom carry it on. It's kind of like the My Little Pony. Like, I know it's a weird comparison, but, like, there are still so many My Little Pony creators that are still very active, that keep the fandom alive, basically. Especially from Friendship is Magic. Like, that is the only one. and it is a very good show. I will admit I have watched a few episodes of Friendship is Magic, and I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy it. The writing, actual like characters, is really good. Granted, I haven't seen it in a few years, but I mean, it is still good. So, yeah. Hello, fan. Welcome. A real standpoint to see if they're making another reboot. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. I'll answer. I know there's a question in chat. I'll answer that here in a second. I just gotta finish this buffer beam here. Ah, damn it. I painted. Okay, it wiped off easily enough. Okay. It's a good thing about dark colors. Bright colors wipe off easily. Whew. Okay. Tell me some of your OC. Well, I've got plenty now. I know I think it's up to like 20 with these new guys. Because, I mean, they're technically OCs. I'd have to recount how many I have. But yeah. Well, main guy is probably Quincy here. He's like the main channel mascot now. So, he's a Y1 locomotive. So, yeah. What am I making? I am making the Peel Godred engines. So they're all electric. If you want to rewind the stream a little bit to know the names, know the names, you can go back and, yeah. Ooh. Sorry, I'm guessing for some reason. I didn't even drink my Pepsi. Yeah. Yeah, those are some of the main OCs. Those are some of my favorite ones. So, the ones I'm really proud of. I do have more that are just kind of like gimmick OCs. But there are a few that I like Celestine, my K class, Sir Wallens, yeah. There's a lot that I do like. So. That is a damn good Pepsi. Alright. Yeah, damn, already half an hour in. Interesting. Anyway. Let's see. Not too much more to talk about, I guess. There's a CG model series. Yes, I have seen that. Yeah. Yeah, I think they used it for a promotional image. Yeah. I did see that. They're also selling it on the prop store. So, speaking of which, I really wish I had enough money to buy a prop. Like, if I could own something, like even the smallest little crate or something that was used in the show, I would, like, protect it with my life. Facts? Okay, I can do facts about my other ones. So Quincy is a Y1 that was built around the same time as the other ones. In fact, he is the last one built. He worked on a harbor dock where he was kind of hidden or whatever, and he was a part of a big crime scandal where the workmen stole like millions of pounds from the British government. And then eventually he was stored away as technically guilty of association with the crime until he came to Sodor on like a trial or sort or whatever. And then he became kind of like a pilot for Croven's Gate, basically. Specifically working at Wickman's, which is my canon, like, works. So, yeah. It's like the Steamworks without the Steamworks, basically. Then there's Titanic. He is a completely novelty build. Like, he was never intended to pull so many trains or, like, heavy excursion trains like he was meant to. He was purely made as the last engine Bayer Peacock made as a celebration of one of its most popular and well-known designs. So, yeah. Started my own series, got that episode. Oh, Nice. It's always good to get a start on episodes, definitely. Then there's Isle of Sodor. He is a P2 that was the last one made again, who served actually as a express goods engine for the war. But after the war and after Nigel Gresley's death, he was given to the Nigel family, or the Gresley family, as appreciation for all that Nigel Gresley had done. And then years later, the family couldn't afford like rental fees or anymore for Isle, so they decided to gift him over to the Northwestern, and basically giving him hope and still like steam or whatever, because he still runs. It's just on Sodor he can actually move and do stuff, and they don't have to worry about him. So now that he's on Sodor, he's painted in the flag colors, and he now pulls the Wild Northwestern. So he's kind of become the flag boy for the Northwestern. But there's always Thomas. So, yeah. Well, I'm sleeping good tonight, I know that. I should probably get some of these guys back on screen. I kind of took them off so I can paint. But realistically, if I wasn't streaming right now, I'd just be watching the Titanic. I started it last night, and I'm at the part where they just hit the iceberg, and they're loading lifeboats, and I think I'm at the part where Rose saves Jack from the officers' quarters, so I think I'm just there. So, yeah. I've been meaning to watch Titanic again. Really good movie. I really love Titanic. It's just like a feeling you get whenever you watch it. It's real good. So, yeah. I think after stream, I'm going to go finish the movie, mainly for the breakup. So, if you want to know who you are going to be voiced, I'm voicing someone? Did I agree to it in the past? Might have. Sorry, I've been very sleep deprived for the past week, so I may not remember. So if you could give me a refresher, if I said or whatever, that'd be greatly appreciated, because I don't remember saying I'd voice for anyone. I probably would, yeah, I probably could. But I just need a refresher on when was that. What was the first what? Sorry, I went on a rant. I don't remember what I said first for. Sorry, I am very sleep deprived right now. That's why I got my Pepsi. Yeah, you're gonna have to remind me on a few of these things. Ugh. Okay. It's a couple streams ago when I asked if you're free to voice. Oh, okay, yeah, if it was a couple streams ago, then I probably don't remember. Yeah, sure. If you want to find me on Twitter, we can talk through Twitter. Or like you could, I don't know. I could make a community post and just like we could talk through there, I guess. It will be public though, so if you don't want people to know, you can probably find me on Twitter and DM me about it. And then you could like go from there or whatever. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was a couple streams ago. Yeah. Like I said, I'm very sleep deprived, so I barely remember, so my bad. But yeah. I do plan to get some really good sleep tonight, now that it's a weekend for me. So, yeah. Might stay up a little later just to really celebrate and really enjoy the night, because I don't have any plans tomorrow, so. Haven't read the episode scripts yet. I just got a couple episodes. Oh, okay. Yeah. If I stream again, you can remind me once you're done, and then I can go from there, so. Sorry. I know once I finish Pepsi, I'll be wide awake. Because I was really sleep deprived at one point. Like, Pepsi wouldn't even wake me up and take away the feeling of sleep. So, I've finally gotten back to the point where I'm able to sleep, or I'm able to take a Pepsi and stay awake. So, yeah. Okay. So, might as well touch up the paint on these last few. I don't think I'm going to do a buffer beam on Thompson just because his face would cover it. So I think I might just, like, not give him one. Or, like, give him buffer beams. I might. I don't know. I'd have to see. But, yeah. Question we're making on to see what is the thinking process of creating it. Honestly, there's not really a process. It's more of just like, if I feel like it, I'll make it. And then I just kind of like do it. And I kind of come up with the backstory as I go. Like, half of the backstories I've given to all my OCs are kind of like bullshitted through all the way. I think Isles was the only one that I really thought through. Yeah. Same with Titanic. Otherwise, I just kind of make what I want. Like, I don't really, like, think about what this OC is going to be called until I'm making it. Like, I've gotten to a point where I've had to put off an OC just to, like, name it before I can make a video on it. But yeah. Hello, Dougie. Welcome back. So I think I'm almost... Yeah. Yeah. I don't really put any thought to it. I just make them. That's kind of why Lucius, Darla, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis don't really have too much of his significance to me. Like, they're custom, so I don't want to, like, get rid of them, but I'm also not ever going to use them, so, yeah. Hello, NYC, welcome back. I was gonna get somewhere. Just got done filming. Nice. I need to do something for the 80th, but I have no clue. It's too late to write a story for it. And I don't really have anything to film, so maybe I just do kind of like a shitty sketch. Or maybe I just, like, stream for the day or whatever. Because I know it's on the 12th. So, yeah. Let's see. I was gonna get somewhere. Something with OCs. I don't know. I'll probably remember later. Probably remember and think about it. Just show off a custom? I've got plenty here, so I mean, if you wanna... I mean, these are all the customs. How many OCs? Okay. So I know it's in the 20, so give me a second to really count, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24 OCs? Yeah, 24. Oh, wait. 25, 26, 27. Oh, God. 28, 29. Oof. 30, 31, including Athos and Porthos. 31. Oof, Christ. Yeah, 31. Ooh, I got a lot of OCs. Woo. Oh, really? Nice. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. I do regret making Gustavo that long because, like, he's definitely not that long. But I also do regret also not making Quaku longer. So it's just kind of a balanced scale there. I really want to add Thomas Lost Pilot Whistle. Oh, yeah. I really like that they gave him an actual E2 whistle. Okay, maybe not an E2 whistle, but a whistle. Like a real sounded one. I love that. Running my video for the 80th anniversary. I still need to know if it's about the J59 Thomas. Well, nice. Yeah. I forgot about Franny and Boris. That's 33. Yeah, I completely forgot about Franny and Boris. So yeah, that's 33 OCs. Shit, I gotta cut down. I gotta stop making OCs. No, that's that too. It sounds different, but very nice. Yeah. It's telling me about Big Gustavo IRL. Really? Huh. Nice. You know, I'm thinking about it. Maybe he is that long. Maybe. I don't know. I think he's about as long as Mammoth. No, Mammoth is longer. Yeah, but with Mammoth, I actually spread him out more. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely not longer than Titanic. Titanic is the longest engine that I have, so. Yeah. I think he's the tallest, too. If you stand him upright. Maybe not. I think Owen is still taller. Oh, yeah, J50. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, no, I think Owen is still the tallest. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, my Gustav Cannon is the tallest, or the longest. But, I mean, that's not an engine. Oh, Christ, okay. I think there's, like, a chat delay. Yeah, there is, definitely. Yeah. Because I just got, like, a ton of chats right off the bat that just popped up, so... Yeah, I think there is a chat delay on my end, so my bad. Okay, let's see. How many capsule play rails did I have? I have no clue. I've been very sleep deprived and I cannot remember shit. So, my bad. So Coach, do you have a series? Because I have one. I had a series, I think. It was like... It was called Tales of the Rails. And I've only got, I think, 5 episodes? I think there might be more. But I think it's like... Yeah, 5 with the pilot. But honestly, I kind of got out of filming my own stories, mainly just because, like, it takes a lot of time, and I don't really want to do it anymore. That's why I do audio stories and customs. I really take joy in writing stories and in making customs. So that's why it's really been nothing but customs for the past year. Yeah, year of straight customs. I think it's been 2 years since I've done my last video with Duck Duck Caboose. So, yeah. Oof. Just do a video where I review the 80th. Oh, nice. Yeah. I have 2 capsule players. Oh, nice. Nice. What is your favorite 25? Oh, God. To make? God, I have a lot of them. I think I'm already up to 30 customs this year. Like, shit. It's only been fucking it hasn't even been half the year and I've already got 30. Some of the favorites is gonna be Titanic, Owen, there's always Owen. Castle, I really like Castle. He turned out great and like, oh, so beautiful. Then yeah. Snonce, I really like Snonce. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah. Oh yeah, also I gotta redo my Beresford. Like, I like how he came out, kind of, but I could do so much better. Like, I mean, look at my fucking Big Mickey. I could do so much better. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, chat. I've also acquired a Bachman Donald. Nice! Nice. Third and state. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, I don't... Yeah, back to the capsule player. I have got none, but I kind of want some. Just because they're, like, fun collectibles, but I mean... Oh, also Celestine. Sorry. Celestine's also another favorite. Anyway, yeah, I've had this conversation before. I don't know if I want to do fucking capsule play row. I know that's going to take a lot of money. Especially with all the fucking tariffs. Like, it's going to be... Oh, shit. My bad. I tripped over my cord. My bad. I was trying to grab my sea pickle. This sea pickle. I was just going to mess with it. Yeah. Green Victor? Huh. Nice. Unless you buy. Yeah. There are a few American sellers that I've seen on Marketplace. But yeah, they go for quite a bit. Selling a few? Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like okay, honestly, I'm probably never going to be done buying Wooden Railway, so I think once I get a lot more money, like where I actually have like a decent amount of savings, I think I'm going to spend some of it on Capsule Play Rail, just because I do need to collect something else. I've been going at it strong with Thomas for the past 5 years. Like, I have not bought another Lego set since like fucking 2020 now. Like it is crazy. Thomas has been my life for the past 5 years. Oh god, that's weird to think about. Oh no, I got 34 RCs with Afton. Completely forgot about him. Sorry, I just realized he was there. Yeah. Oh god, maybe I do gotta stop. Percy, 2 Annies, 2 Clarabelles. Oh, nice. They made a capsule player of Beppe? Really? I didn't realize that. Huh. Now if I should shorten Victor. Honestly, I think the long Victor works, like in Wooden Railway, so I think you should kind of keep it the same length. Like, I think that proportionately, he works real good with how he is now. Hello, Ray. Welcome. No Lorenzo. Oof, damn. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna do something. What was I gonna do? I was gonna talk about something. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I also got another Boko. Out of all 35 OCs, is Natalie in there? No, Natalie's dead. Oh, yeah. I also got another Boko recently, too. So, I am now up to 3 Bokos. I think this is a 2003 Boko? No, a 99 Boko. Yeah, this is a 99 Boko. So, I think this won't be the Boko that I use in my series. I'll keep it in my main drawer. But I also might put it in with my valuables shelf, because, I mean, it's a Boko. But I do plan to still, use my 92 one because that's in like perfect condition. I think Hugo should have made it back. Probably for Big World, Big Adventures, yes. But he was a cash grab toy engine. I didn't expect much from him. Sleepy, take a rest. Nah, I'm good. I had a Pepsi. I'm alive now. Lego Terrier. I would, but I don't have it at the house at the moment. It's at my dad's. So I do not have access to it at the moment, so my bad. I keep all my Lego trains at my dad's while I keep my wooden railway here. Mainly because I have the space at my dad's. Because my wooden railway is taking up literally everything in my room. So. Opinions on Erdl Trevor. I think it's a really accurate Trevor. I haven't gotten one, but if I were to get one, I'd probably use it for my series. But then again, I do like the early version of Wooden Railway Trevor. Like, I think that's very proportionate. Yeah. Favorite TTE movie? I don't know. I really like all of them. There's Soda Legends of Lost Treasure. I love that one. Honestly, it'd be easier just to say, like, it'd be easier if I named the ones that I didn't like. Or, like, have a favorite. That would be... Huh. You know what? I like all the movies. Like, for how goofy and dumb they were, I really like them all. Yeah, even Misty Island, too. Yeah. I like all of them. Yeah. I do like a Boko with side of fries. I do indeed. Molly is my favorite female. Yeah, no, based, yeah. Stafford should have had another spotlight role. I don't know. I didn't really watch the show too much when Stafford was introduced. Like, I knew he was a character, but I never really saw many of his episodes, so I couldn't really be the judge of that. I haven't really watched too much CGI, be it as it is. So, yeah. In my canon, though, he is a museum piece that is at the Vickerstown Museum. Realistically, I probably should have made him part of Peel Godred. I might. Don't know. But yeah. Playing Tom and friend. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, what am I waiting? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Sea Pickle. Sorry, this thing is just so fun. I love the Sea Pickles. He exploded. Damn. And he's a museum piece in my canon. Jesus. Okay, why did he explode? I'm pretty sure, like, electric engines are the least likely to explode. Just because, like, they're electric. Ugh. So if you could give me some context of how he exploded, that would be greatly appreciated. I guess if you charge him up too much, yeah, I guess he can explode. Stafford and May went back into storage because the fuse was blown off. Yeah, that's probably what would have happened to a lot of ATUs. Expanded too much. Okay, why was he trying to pull Murdoch's train? It's Murdoch. Like, what? So, was he on fire? Oh, God. Hello, Santos. Welcome back. He was trying to help Duck. Okay, yeah, that's fair. What is your headcanon, Thomas? like Thomas himself, or like the series? Because the series is kind of like its own separate thing. Like, I don't think I could get it all into one video with my canon. Well, maybe I could. Thomas himself, he is a one-off. He is a one-off build of the E2s, as he is a baby A2, which is basically the last one and the better version of the E2, as he was shorter, had a smaller wheelbase, he had a bigger bunker, he actually had a lot of his shaking cleared up, and he was overall what the E2s were supposed to be, but with the introduction of the 08 shunters, they didn't make any more of the baby E2s, so he was sold over to the Northwestern, and yeah, that's basically it. He really didn't... He didn't run away, he didn't go over in the war or anything, but, like, he was sold off to the, Northwestern, so, yeah. And the reason for his number, too, though, is, in my canon, the Northwestern did not start numbering their engines until after Thomas came. Because Sir Topham Hatt was originally going to number Edward number 1. But, Edward being Edward, he ended up letting Thomas take the number 1. So that's why Thomas is number 1 instead of 2, because Edward would have technically been 1. So, with that, Edward was number 2, Henry was 3, Gordon was 4. So that's why Thomas is the number 1 engine. Not because he was the first bought, but because he was the first to be numbered. So yeah. A.U. Thomas is a mix of the pilot. Ah, nice. Is yellow an accurate yellow for Molly? I don't know, but I use Folk Art School Bus Yellow. I've been using that for years now. So I don't know. Yeah. Because, like, he didn't care. Edward really didn't care too much about the numbers. Like, obviously he knew what they meant and knew that it was, like, a prideful thing, but he also knew that he wouldn't mind letting Thomas have it. Otherwise, if Gordon was there at the shed when Sir Topham had announced it, Gordon would have probably been number 1. He would have snatched it away from Thomas and said, hey, I'm going to be number 1. God damn it, you're going to give me that number 1, so... Yeah, he would. Yeah. Also, this is the face I'm using for Thompson. It is a early engineer Stanley face. So that's just going to sit right on the front here like this. So it's going to be pretty big, but yeah, that's how Harvey Murdoch had entertainment. Nice, dude. Nice. I know how rare that thing is, too. Yeah. D261. Yes, I know. Hello, Santos. Yes. I don't know if you heard, but I said hi when you came back. Anyway, imagine Thompson Gordon doing out me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add a buffer beam to this guy. I mean, I don't think it's colored on an actual E1 anyway, so yeah. If Thompson, Thompson just like my Hugh Thomas name. Oh, nice. Let's see, called Lena. Is a rogue bogey of an engine. Huh, nice. Said he was built 1929, but built by a private builder who worked with the Elvis here. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah. It is definitely a lucky catch. Sorry, my side is cramping a little bit. Ugh. Okay. I don't want my sides cramping though. My kidney's like further up. Ugh. I say kidney because I've been drinking Pepsi nonstop for the past few days, which are, well, okay, maybe not nonstop, but I have been drinking a lot of Pepsi. So I should probably cut down a little bit. Can I ask you something right now? Oh, hello, Crystal. Can I ask you a question? I had my birthday and I was Chuck E. Cheese for birthday. Just yeah, happy birthday, dude. Was not expecting Chuck E. Cheese at 38 or 7, but yeah, happy birthday, I guess. His number is TVA means something. Not my canon. That was just kind of like a random number. I want to say it was like the number of like the lot he was in. Like he was in lot number 70 and they just like painted it on the side. So yeah. That's bad for you. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Terrier Thomas, yeah. Ooh, okay. Get this painted. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the running board on Adriana here. So, also kind of noticing now that all the names are kind of weird. Thank you for yeah, no problem, dude. Hope you had a good birthday. Oh God, I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese in years. I think the last time I was in Chuck E. Cheese was like fucking, like, God, I don't even know. You know what? That's fair. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose Stepney would be a little jealous of Thomas if he was a terrier. Yeah. Huh. I do suppose, too, that a terrier would make more sense than an E2. Yeah. How would you work Snonch and Clogger? I don't... I don't think I'm gonna send anything, dude. I mean, I don't know you like that, but yeah, I wasn't gonna get anything. Anyway, just as a joke, I went to steakhouse for my birthday. That was a long time ago. Nice, I guess. I think to work Snonce into my canon, I kind of said it in my custom video of him, but I was gonna... The only way he could work is if he was like a heavy wrecker unit. Like, he like was like a heavy duty piece of machinery, basically. Or he is. Like, he's a rental or whatever, and like he's very strong. Like, he can only go like 2 miles an hour, but he has the torque of the sun. So that fucker can pull just about anything. So, yeah. He can't turn. He needs something to turn him for himself, but he's very strong. He's also kind of dumb, but like he's a lovable dumb. So, yeah. My vector is just hanging on. Yeah. All right, Little. It was a pleasure to have you here. I know I am going on for a little longer than I probably should have. I do still have to get in the shower to please my mother. Not saying I don't shower unregularly. It's just I said I was going to do it tonight, so yeah. I shower every other day, though. I'm not unhygienic. Gotta stay clean, I guess. See you, Little. Pleasure to have you. Imagine Snonce pulling a mainline goods train. Very slow goods train, but yes, he probably could. Hell, he could probably beat out Murdoch. Nah, Mammoth even. Yeah, he's got the torque of the sun behind him. Like, it's just like those memes of people saying that the traction engine can pull like the sun. Like, that is basically just snonce. Alright. I kind of like the red lining on the footplate. I really do like that. So I think I'm going to do that for the rest of them. Bro, guess what? Do you know I just had my birthday? He left, Crystal. Yeah. I'm probably gonna fix some. Alright. Yeah, I have been going on for a little bit. I didn't really get too much done, as I probably should have. I probably would have had all of this done by the time. Not saying I don't like talking to you guys. I love talking to you guys. It's just I usually get more done when I'm not talking, so, yeah. Nice. There's a rental company who owns snonts? Yeah. Probably. Yeah. That's probably the slogan of the fucking cloggener. Or clogger. Yes. Yeah, that's probably just the motto. Only goes 2 miles an hour, but can pull the sun. The Clogger Industries. Pulls shit where you want it. That's not what I meant to do. Hopefully you guys didn't see too much of that. Yeah, he did leave. Yeah, he did. Douglas March, do you own? I think I have 2 Dougies. That might be a Donald, though. Hold on. You Donald? Yeah, I only have 1. I have 2 Donalds, though, so I only got 1 Douglas. Okay, let's see. How would Thompson work? Would he have a little bogey in the front? Yeah, that's actually how the EE1 works. He's not able to go on, like, tight corners, but he does have one in the front. And yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you all, so yeah, I think I'm gonna end it. Go answer my friend, because apparently, yeah. Yeah. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.